The rain had become goddamn torrential, as Ray would say. Anxiety prompted me to scan the road for Mom's behemoth brown Chevy Suburban, also known as Big Bertha. Yes, she was there, and Ray's mom was too. Let it rain. I've got a dry ride home. Ray barely acknowledged me as we shuffled off and hurried to our respective motherly transports. He'll be in a better mood tomorrow, I reassured myself as I dove onto the familiar comfort of Mom's cool leather passenger seat. Slam! Mom gave her typical warm greeting. Hi, sweetheart. Happy Friday. How was school? She bit her lip and squinted her eyes, like I'd seen her do a million times, but still not her usual modus. I knew right away something was up with her tone. It was the way a lot of moms talk to their kids when they're sad, hurt, or otherwise plagued with consternation. Good. It was pretty standard, minus those couple of tests, but they went okay. I replied just before thanking her for picking me up. A different kid might have told his mom all about his latest love interest on a day such as this, but I, for whatever reason, shied away from such disclosures. Good. So everything's good then? You're doing okay? She inquired with noticeable caution in her voice. Yeah, why wouldn't I be? I questioned back, now gripped by my own circumspection. Oh, nothing, she stammered. I mean, those boys. Did those boys leave you alone today? Okay, so I never told my parents about my crushes on girls, but they did hear plenty about my bullies. No, they're still messing with me. Honey, this can't go on. I told you if they keep doing this, I am going to call the school and— Mom, I know. Please just let me handle it. I can deal with them. They're basically just tickling me, I pleaded, yet again. And of course, that was the precise instance when she noticed my severely stretched out Nirvana shirt I was trying to conceal and took at least half a minute freaking out about that. Ugh. I'll spare you the rest of that tedious back and forth. Rain continued to pound even harder as we pulled into our long graveled driveway and parked in front of the garage. I pulled the collar of my flannel together in preparation to sprint into the house. Then Mom reached out with a gentle touch to stop me. Sweetheart, wait. Did you happen to hear the news at all on the radio today? She asked with even more of that same cautious tone. Did you hear about what happened earlier this week? Up in Seattle? No, I didn't hear anything. I managed to mumble back as my anxiety spiked. Griffin? Is Griffin okay? I blurted out in terror. My older brother, Griffin Jameson Hart, had gone through a lot and, therefore, had put the rest of us through hell over the past few years. He had been expelled from school for having a switchblade. He knocked up his girlfriend and coerced her to abort the pregnancy. He lived out many episodes of running away, multiple arrests on drug charges, and eventually a drug overdose that nearly took him from us. He had survived and gotten through rehab, but before we knew it, he was on a plane, relocating up to Seattle, hence my immediate assumption and concern. The only good thing that had come out of the whole ordeal was I had become safely terrified to ever even think about going near a drop or a puff of anything, and I knew my mom was just fine with that. Oh, no. Griffin's okay. He's just fine. In fact, I just talked to him on the phone about an hour ago, she assured me. This was a relief, but the feeling only lasted a second or two. Okay, so what happened then? The hammering rain on the metal roof above was then amplified by the heavy silence that followed my question. I assumed she'd been hoping she wouldn't have to be the one to break this news to me. And who could blame her? I'm so sorry, son. They announced today that Mr. Cobain is dead. They're saying that he, she stammered. He took his own life a few days ago. He's gone, sweetheart.